Paul, better performance, but still not enough.
Yeah, I think it was. It was a better performance in terms of football that we played. I asked the players to be braver on the ball, to trust each other, to pass the ball. And I thought there was periods in the game where we did it against a good side, against the best side in the league so far. That's the top and bottom of it. And I thought we got into some good areas, but again, and it really is the story of our season. We haven't had the quality in the final third to be able to find that pass, to be able to work the goalkeeper, and for all of the times that we played and we kept the ball and we got into those good areas, I can't think of many opportunities where I felt as though we should have scored, and that's the disappointing thing. And I think that it shows the difference in the levels when you just look at their goal with the pass that the lad on the wide right's played through, takes our centre back, takes our full back out of the game, and it's that bit of quality that's the difference, and especially at this level that we've certainly found lacking. But I do think that we have to take the positives out of it in the fact that we've shown a bit more control and we've been braver to pass the ball. But ultimately, there's a big disappointment that we've taken nothing again.
Neither team really created much in the first half, but they seemed to come out in the second half and really try and go for it.
Yeah, I thought we were probably in terms of the way that we started the game. I thought we were the better team. Again, I will say it. I'm not going to hide behind it. We didn't create enough there. We got into those good areas, and it's a bit of a tame finish from it, but they came out second half and they had a bit more about them and got in behind us a couple of times, and we defended it well. We defended our box well. But again, it's just that quality that's let us down. We've got ourselves into a good position when Mel's has gone down the right hand side and put the cross in. We haven't been able to pick things up on the edge of the box in the break, and it's just that one bit of real quality. I thought even the second phase of it, where I thought Ben Barkley was in a good position and he intercepts it, and we look like we're in a good area, and we play a bad pass, make a wrong decision, and they break on us, and in the blink of an eye when we're on the attack, we get done on a transition, and we end up losing the game 1-0.
We weathered the bit of pressure that they did have first half, but like you said, that goal came from when we were trying to attack ourselves. Yeah,
and it's important, I think, when you are attacking, that you've got to be, everybody's really keen to get a win. We're pushing players forward, trying to get a win, but you've still got to make sure you keep the back door closed, and you've got to make sure your defence is in good areas to be able to deal with it. And it wasn't. Finn back was still caught high up the pitch when from the throw in. John Mellish as one midfielder's getting the crossing wide on the right. Josh Vella's getting in the box to try and score, and we didn't have that security behind the ball, and that's what's caught us out. But as I say, I still think that second part of it, where Ben was in a good area, we looked like we'd nullified that little bit of a transition, but then it's the second part again that we do ourselves. But there's positives to take out of it, and people will probably think I'm clutching at straws saying that, but I really do think there has been positives. It's a better football performance from us, that sadly has got nothing.
The lads stuck with it, and the fans stuck with them as well, which is important.
Yeah, I thought we kept going at the end. We kept pushing players forward. We kept trying to do the right things, and it wasn't a case of just lumping it in and going. Oh, we were a bit patient with the ball, trying to find those opportunities. But it's just that last little bit. You can have all of the stuff between the boxes. When you get to that final third, you have to be able to produce something, and unfortunately, we haven't. We haven't produced enough. I think Jordan Gibson got himself into good areas and Nick didn't execute it properly. Jack Diamond will get fitter if we can stop him getting smashed. He'll get fitter and stronger, and hopefully we'll get a bit more out of him. We've got to be braver. We've got to stick with it. We've got to stay in there. Got 2 good games this week that we've got an opportunity to try and get points from, and that's the only thing we can think about now. We've got to dust ourselves down, recover as well as we can, and be ready to go on Tuesday night.
Lost 6 on the bounce now. Need to make sure that this season doesn't peter out and just drift away.
Well, that's blatantly obvious. Yeah, we need to. I've said it for weeks now. We need to get into winning games of football. It's not what anybody wants, this situation, and we need to try and change it as quick as possible. We need to get a little bit of luck maybe to help us along the way. but we'll keep going. If we show the same sort of enthusiasm to play like we have today, bit of desire to go and get tackles, and then who knows, maybe things will turn for us.
Burton on Tuesday, good to have a game so quickly?
Well, it's the way the fixtures are, so we've just got to get ready. It would have been a long week if we didn't have a game to deal with this one, but it's a quick turnaround. We'll get down there, and we'll hopefully count the heads from today, see who's got problems. Finn came off, who's a bit tight in his calves, which is understandable. Jack Diamond got another whack. I'm not sure if it was the same ankle, but again, we were looking at 65-70 minutes for Jack, so it was, maybe just a little bit before he was due to come off anyway. But we'll see how we go, and hope we can pick a team and go fresh, ready to go and try and get a win at Burton.
What kind of game do you expect from them?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't even thought about them up until now, but it's going to be whatever they decide to do. They've got a good result today, I've just been told, so we're going to have to roll our sleeves up, and we're fighting for our lives. We've got to go and try and get a performance, try and get some belief to bring it into the home game next weekend. They're all tough games. We've found all of our games this season tough, so I don't expect anything different, but I want us to make sure we keep believing, keep driving each other on, and see what comes.
Thank you.